So let's discuss the benefits of trade shows. So you want to get your product in front of buyers from major stores. And you're asking yourself, Eric, should I go to a trade show? Well, some of the trade shows are the fastest ways to do it. Trade shows allow you to get in front of buyers. Trade shows allow you to get in front of the key important people who will help take your brand to the next level, seeing your product at these trade shows. And it also allows you to meet retailers, investors, distributors, and other opportunities that will allow you to get your product through big doors. So retail buyers attend trade shows so they can find new brands. And if you impress them, if you're able to set up a meeting, if you're able to give them a product they like, they'll be able to help you get into major stores. You get instant feedback from industry experts. Well, some of them. Some retailers are industry experts. Some are just brand new out of college. Sometimes it happens like that. And then you also get the opportunity to network with suppliers, investors, distributors at these trade shows so that you can, like I said, push your business to low levels. So you have to always think, when I go to a trade show, what is my goal? What am I trying to do at this trade show? Once you have your agenda down and you have your goals as to what you want to do at a trade show, it'll allow you to be successful. Whenever I go to a trade show, have my agenda, have what my plan is, or like Golden I said, have what your mission is. Don't just go to a trade show with the whole mindset, I'm just going to be willy-nilly. No, go to a trade show with the mindset of, I want to meet the buyer from XYZ store, whether it be Whole Foods, whether it be Walmart, whether it be I want to meet a buyer from whatever store. Because once you have your goals planned out, then God's going to make a way for you to meet that. Or whatever you believe in, the universe will make a way for it if that's how you think when it's really God. And then you also have to remember, once you have on that goal, I want to meet so many buyers, if you're looking for a new distributor, you want to be able to find a new distributor, because distributors be at trade shows, and it's very vital that you go look for them, you talk to people around you at the next booth or another booth, and then you just put yourself in the scene. Don't ever go to a trade show being closed-minded and being nervous to talk, because a lot of people that come to trade shows are open. They know what they're signing up for. They know that people are going to bombard them with questions, have their card, want to give them samples, want to set up meetings. So if you're able to get the trade show list before you go, figure out who the buyer is of whatever store that you want to get into, that's great, because now leading up to the trade show, you can reach out to that person, you can contact them, maybe set up a dinner, maybe set up a lunch, maybe set up a coffee. Or if they don't respond to your email, you can always be like, hey, I tried reaching out to you before then. I know you've probably been busy. And then they'll go and look and be like, oh, you did reach out to me. And be like, yeah, I'm really enthused about giving you some samples of our products so you can check it out. And then those buyers will be more in tune to be like, okay, I see you putting in the work. Let me see what your product is about. Let's see what you can do, and maybe about giving you a meeting. I can't always say that they'll always be that positive, because some buyers are jerks, some buyers give you the runaround, some buyers are difficult. But what I will say to you is, as long as you keep God first and you stay positive and you keep walking out on faith and moving, good things will happen for you. I've seen people meet buyers through trade shows. I've seen people meet buyers in the trade show bathroom. I've seen people meet buyers in the trade show parking lot. I've seen people line up buyers before they even got to the event, so that when the buyer did come to their booth, they already remember their name, they already had a relationship with them, and they already knew what they were about because they reached out to them in advance. So there's so many different ways to get in front of a buyer, but you just got to be willing to put yourself out there if you want to get in front of a buyer. So remember, whenever you go to a trade show, always have an agenda, always have a plan, and never go in there just being willy-nilly. Understand what your focus is, understand what your goal is. If your goal is to meet buyers, meet them. If your goal is to meet distributors, meet them. If your goal is to network. And last but not least, put yourself in the space. You got to put yourself in the space if you want nothing but good things to happen for you and your CPG brand. So remember, it's your boy, Mr. CPG 101 with Eric. And also remember, subscribe below for more great videos. Thanks.